All right. So this particular video is going to be about the Treasury direct account. Now, as always, all information here is education and entertainment purposes only. You are to vet all of your own information yourselves and operate as you see best fit. If you want professional advice, then you go to a professional licensed person in the fields they're in. Okay, so I recently opened a Treasury direct account. Now, why would I do that? You can put funds into that account, which is the government. Now, remember, a lot of people seem to misunderstand that the government is like the all evil thing. You know, we got to fight the government. In all actuality, the government, the federal government, is actually here to protect your rights, freedoms, liberties, and the Constitution. Your right to have property, your right to go from sea to shining sea, to travel unmolested, undeterred. But it's the states, the state of the corporate side of the state. Remember, there's two sides to the state. There's the private side and the public side. Well, the public side, they have their constitution. And when you elected on your own, remember, they didn't go to you, you went to them. Well, except for the lady at the hospital who convinced your parents to get you the birth certificate to register, which then turned you into a legal person by means of the all capitalized formatted name, which is a trust. And yeah, anyway. So, but when you went to the bank or to get a plea, when you went to the bank or to get a driver's license or whatever else, they asked you to prove residency. That was you. You wanted those benefits. Right? Right. Now, sure, they didn't tell you all the ins and outs, but you also didn't ask. Did you read the fine print? No. So for me, opening up an account and putting money, credit into it removes it from the jurisdiction on the state level. It also allows me to buy various bonds and other things, products that the government has available. Now, we know the government's not going anywhere and they're making their money. So why should we not make money on those things as well? So let's take a look. Okay. Now, once again, there's nothing wrong with a standard bank, but we all know how the banks move. So all I'm saying is if I have a choice of where to keep my money, I strangely feel it would be safer with the government that supports the Constitution of the United States of America than these private, though open to the public, in the public or the PMA that the states all work together in. Just saying. You move how you want to move, and I'll move how I want to move. So now let's take a look. Oh, I got to cue get it ready here. Okay. All right, share screen, if you will. All right. So you can buy and redeem U.S. savings bonds. Now, we made videos in the Treasury hunt where you can see if they have any money across the system, not all systems, but theirs, that you might have in your name. You can cash in a bond. manage your bonds, savings bond value calculator, buy a bond. So here they're going to go through all the different types of bonds. Okay. What they're offering, 4.3, 2.5. And essentially, you can buy an electronic savings bond for any amount from $25 to $10,000. Okay, to the penny. And you let these sit and mature for your children, your grandchildren, or for you for retirement. You're giving them money today, it's going to double or etc. in the future. Treasury bills, treasury bonds, treasury notes. These mature in 20 to 30 years at 3.8%, 4.1%. Maximum purchase $10 million. Minimum 100. We have auctions. Do you want to buy some materials, vehicles, equipment, whatever? All right, let's see here. How much cash can I deposit in a TDA? Okay, so let's go in here. So you can only get $10,000 worth of EE bonds per person each calendar year. Okay, where is the... It looks like there's no limit. You can set it up and put all your money in there and have it protected by the government. You ever go to the bank and see how even the banks there, it said there's a little black sticker that says all accounts are FDIC insured. That's the government protecting your money in these banks, these lower banks. Maybe it would be wise. Now, it's educational information only. I'm just thinking out of the top of my head here. So if there's a difference between the state and the federal side, I can put my money with the federal government. I wonder if that would protect a person if they from liens or garnishments, child support. Something to think about. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah. Now let's see what else we got here. So you can get an I bond, which protects you from inflation. You earn both a fixed rate of interest and a rate that changes with inflation. So you guys got your money in these banks on the state level and getting what, less than 1%? You can make 4 times that with the government. Double or quadruple. Have it out of the state's jurisdiction unless they go to them. If they know to even go to them to see if you got money up there. But from what I understand, they can't touch your bonds anyway. So I don't know, seems kind of like a win-win to me. Yeah, you can't touch them until they mature, but it is what it is. Okay. Designating beneficiaries to your bonds. Okay, that's it, guys. Not a terribly long video, just something to think about. Showing you guys some of the ways to move out there more so privately and make some money. Remember, if you accept the benefit on these from these banks on the state level, okay, and you don't have a 0 interest bearing or private account, accepting the benefit, especially with the strong man name, makes you a public entity and open to public inspection. All right, guys, that's it. The wolf's out. Talk to you later.